man, putting out to sea in ships that were as frail as their heart was stout. Over the sea, I see them come, borne upon the billowing wave and the whistling wind, carried upon the mighty swell of blue. Hope in the free abundance to the new land that was to be their home and their children's forever. This is the land they sought and found. Every inch of shore that their eyes first set upon. Every hill and mountains that become to them with a green and a purple invitation. Every mile of rolling plain that their view encompass. Every river and lakes that promise a plentiful living and the fruitfulness of commerce is a highest patrimony. By the strength of their hearts in hand, by every right flow, human and divine, this land and all the opportune access thereof. The black and the fertile soil, the seas and lakes and rivers teeming with fish, the forests with their inexhaustible wealth in wildlife and timber, the mountains with their bowels swollen with minerals. The whole of this rich and happy land has been for centuries without number. The land of my father. This land I receive in trust from them, and in trust will I pass it to my children, and so on until the world is no more. I am a Filipino. In my blood runs the immortal seed of heroes. Seed that flowered down the centuries in its courage and fight. In my veins, yet pulses the same heart that sent Lapu-Lapu to battle against the alien foe, that drove Diego Silang and the boy into rebellion against a foreign oppressor. That seed is immortal. It is so same seed that flowed in the heart of Rizal, that morning in Babubayan, when a volley of shots put an end to all that was mortal within, and made the spirit deathless forever. The same seed that flowed in the heart of Rifacio at Palitawa, of Gregorio del Pilar at Terran Pass, of Antonio Luna at Calumpit, that bloomed in flowers of frustration in the sad heart of Emilio Aguinaldo at Talan, and yet burst forth royally again in the proud heart of Manuel Alpizon, when he stood at last on the threshold of the ancient Malacanang Palace. And the symbolic act of possessions and racial vindication. The seed I bear within me is our immortal seed. It is the mark of my manhood, and the symbol of my dignity as a human being. Like the seeds that were once buried in the tongue of Tutankhamun many thousands of years ago. It shall grow, flower, and bear fruits again. It is in sign of my race. And back, my generation is an ending search for a people for freedom and happiness. I am a Filipino, child of marriage of the East and West. The East with its languor and mysticism, passivity and endurance was my mother. And my sire was the West that came thundering across the seas with a cross and a sword and a shield. I am of the East, an eager participant in its struggle for liberation from the imperialist yoke. But I know also that the East must awake from its centuries sleep. Shake off the lethargy that has bound its being, and start moving with this movement. For I, too, am the West. And the victorious people have destroyed forever the peace and quiet that comes for us. I can no longer live, being a part of those whose world now trembles to the roar of them and cannon shots. For no man and nation is a human, but a part of the main. And there is no longer any East and West, only individuals and nations making those momentous choices that are the hinges upon which history revolves. At the vanguard of progress in this part of the world I stand, a foreign figure in the eyes of some, but not one defeated and lost. For through the thick, interlacing branches of habit and customs above me, I have seen the light sun and I know that it's good. I have seen the light of justice and equality and freedom. My heart has been lifted by the vision of democracy. And I shall not rest until my land and my people have been blessed by this. Beyond the power of any man and nation to subvert or destroy, I am a Filipino. And this is my inheritance. What pledge shall I give that I may prove worthy of my inheritance? I shall give the pledge that has come raining down the corridors of centuries, and it shall be compounded by the joyous pride of my blind heart. When they first saw the contours in this land loomed before your eyes, of the battle cries, that have resounded in every field of combat from Mactan to Terra Pass, of the voices when they sing. Land of the morning, shadow of sun returning, near shall invaders trample the sacred shores. Out of the lush green of the 7,000 isles, out of the heartstring of 16 million people, all vibrating to one song, I shall wave the mighty father of my country. Out of the songs of the farmers at the sunrise when they go to labor the fields. Out of the sweat that hard-bitten pioneers in Malpi and Coronita. Out of the silence endurance of sculptors and at the tears that the tears of peasant in Pampanga. Out of the first cries of babies newly born and lullabies to mothers. Out of crushing of gears and the wind turbines in the factories. Out of crunch of clouds upturning the earth. Out the limitless patience in the teachers, the classroom, and the doctors in the clinics. Out of the strong shoulder marching, I shall make the pattern of my nation. I am a Filipino, born of freedom, and I shall not rest until freedom have been added